Imagine waking up, looking out your window, and seeing a T-Rex casually stomping down the street like it's late for work, or a herd of Triceratops blocking traffic, while a pterodactyl swoops over your Starbucks drive-thru. Yeah, welcome to the new Jurassic World. First, let's set the scene. Dinosaurs disappeared about 66 million years ago, thanks to a giant asteroid that turned Earth into a fireball. But what if, snap, they suddenly reappeared today? Not in zoos or theme parks, but roaming free everywhere. At first, it would look like the coolest reboot ever. You'd have Brachiosaurus heads poking through skyscrapers, Stegosauruses grazing in national parks, and raptors reminding us why we always lock our doors. But let's be real, dinosaurs weren't exactly sharing the planet creatures. If they returned in full force, they'd dominate ecosystems. Modern animals, lions, elephants, whales, even us, would have to fight for survival. Spoiler, we don't have great odds against a 70-ton sauropod casually walking across our highways. Step 1, the food chain. Dinosaurs were built for a world before humans existed. Apex predators like T-Rex would instantly take over. Wolves, bears, even sharks? Outclassed. Meanwhile, massive plant eaters like Diplodocus would flatten farms in a single lunch break. Imagine explaining to your insurance company, yeah, my cornfield was eaten by a brontosaurus. Again, and what about us? Humanity is clever. We've got walls, weapons, and cities. But keeping dinosaurs out? That's like trying to fence out a bulldozer with chicken wire. Sure, we could build dino-proof towns, but who wants to live in a bunker forever? Step 2, the environment. Here's the twist. Dinosaurs didn't just eat a lot. They were the environment. A single herd of giant sauropods could reshape entire forests. They'd knock down trees, trample rivers, and spread seeds everywhere. In a weird way, they were like walking landscapers. If they returned, Earth's ecosystems would shift overnight. Many modern species wouldn't survive, but others, like crocodiles and birds, might thrive since they're basically dino relatives. Imagine pigeons forming alliances with T-Rex. That's not a world I want to deliver pizza in. Step 3, humans versus dinos. Can we fight back? Well, maybe. Modern weapons could take down dinosaurs. But that creates a whole new problem. Jurassic-sized ethical debates. Are we allowed to hunt them? Do we protect them like endangered species? Or do we quietly admit that letting a velociraptor into suburbia was a terrible idea? There's also the economics. Forget oil prices. Now it's brontosaurus damage tax. Farmers would go broke, try and protect crops. Tourism would boom. Come see the wild Stegosaurus. But so would lawsuits. This theme park promised no dino attacks, and yet here we are. And here's the big reveal. If dinosaurs truly ruled again, we wouldn't be on top anymore. For millions of years, humans have been the planet's main engineers, architects, and troublemakers. But dinosaurs would knock us right back into survival mode. Picture cities abandoned as people move underground, while the surface becomes a Jurassic kingdom. Basically, we'd be renting Earth, and the landlords have very big teeth. But here's the kicker. The reason dinosaurs went extinct wasn't just the asteroid. It was also because they couldn't adapt fast enough to a changing world. We humans, on the other hand, are professional adapters. If dinos came back, maybe, just maybe, we'd figure out how to live alongside them, not as rulers, but as uneasy neighbors. Imagine national parks where brachiosauruses graze peacefully, cities with dino detector sirens, maybe even dinosaur sanctuaries where a lucky few humans could say, yeah, I work with T-Rex. So, if dinosaurs return and rule the planet, it would be chaotic, terrifying, and honestly, kind of amazing. We'd lose control, but gain the wildest neighbors in history. And maybe that's a final lesson. Earth doesn't belong to us. We're just renting it. Sometimes from mammals, sometimes from reptiles, and sometimes from creatures who could bite our car in half. So, what do you think? Could humans survive a dinosaur comeback? Or will we just end up as snacks? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this trip into a Jurassic What If, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. That way you won't miss the next time we ask impossible, ridiculous, and slightly terrifying questions. Because let's face it, imagining the impossible is way safer than living it.